Hello the Nordic Fair and welcome to the campus of Centrale Superec and our rugby pitch that we have in the center of the campus. I'm going to try in a couple of minutes to give you the answers to a couple of common questions about why it would be a good idea to study in France, study abroad, or what you need to prepare to make it work. So the great question, right? Why study abroad? Well, for me, just because it's challenging. Just because you're going to have to challenge what you take for granted, what you think university is like, what you think that you have to be in everyday life and how you have to think about it. At least in my school, a third of students are from international backgrounds, from Northern Africa, from South America, North America, all over the world. And I learn stuff from them every day. So that for me is by far the best reason to go abroad and study. Obviously, there's going to be really a lot of differences between what school went to before going to France and everything, but I would say the most important practical tips: one, check with your sending institution, that it works with the courses they're going to take, that you don't get any bad surprises when you get back that this did not work with your school or whatever. I would say that, learn as much French as you can, take 1 or 2 courses if you can, and check out a couple of series or I don't know what in French to sort of get acquainted to that part. And then lastly, I would check with the university that you're applying to. What are the possibilities for your accommodation, where you can stay or live? Is it possible to stay at the campus? Do you need to find an apartment? Can they help you, etc.? So, École Centrale will be one of the many traditional sort of schools on a higher level that French students will enter after 2 years of studies. The difference between that and a university in the Nordic countries will normally be it's a lot smaller. Here will be about 2,000 students, which means the great sides are that there's a lot more connection between teachers and students, knowing that there are smaller classes, and almost everybody at the school will go through the same program, so that gives sort of a cohesion between the people living at the campus. Student life at the École Centrale will be really rich, mainly for 2 reasons. Normally, it will be, since everybody lives at the campus already, you have sort of a natural environment to do it on a daily basis, which means that you can do a lot of projects together. Also, it's really common with international students, which means that this is the best way to sort of integrate. So normally there will be tons of different projects to do, and I'd say at least there's something to find for everybody. So I'd say student life in France is, at least for me, has been really good. For me, the answer to this question is no. You do not need to be fluent in French to go to France to study abroad. Sure, courses will be in French, but normally I see all kinds of people coming, learning French really quickly and just learning it as they go along. So don't worry about that. It's something that will solve itself once you get there. So no worries about the French.